Good morning, everyone. Um, Thank you for coming here today. And we have with us an exciting panel, starting with Hissa Al Jasmi from Dubai Food Babes and Holly Williams Lloyd from the account behind the Hunter, and Hissa Al Ajla from Wild Arab West. So, just to give a full disclaimer, this is going to be a very casual, fun session. You're here to be cultured and entertained. And we're here as well today because we want to know more about the people behind these accounts, the accounts that we follow and love. And our talk today will be also to know how local creators are shaping how we experience the city, what we eat, laugh at, relate to, and even question. So my first question will be to you, Hissa. Hissa from Dubai Food Babes, since today we have two Hissas. So Dubai Food Babes curates unique menus with homegrown businesses. You collaborate with the cool coffee shops and you share the most new and trendy spots. How do you achieve that, and how is it a continuous success for you?
So, hello, good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be hosted here. Thank you for the invitation. To begin with, Dubai Food Babes is a group of four girls, myself, Hissa, and my partners, Alia, Latifa, and Aisha. And we are built on the love of food and exploring the food scenery around Dubai. When it comes to collaborations, this is not something we have touched base on until like almost 4 or 5 years into the food blogging life. We thought we were always intangible and we did not have that tangible touch. So what could get us close to the people? What could get us close to our followers? And we thought it would be definitely through a pop-up. So we started with a one-day event, which we saw a huge customer flow from. And we thought, no, this is something we have to keep on going with. And this is where we started getting closer to our followers, knowing what they want, and then at the same time exploring the community and what's trending, be it food, be it menu items, be it cafes. And this is where we come up with the best cafes in town or restaurants, and we collab with them, getting our people closer to us.
And congrats on your recent collaboration with PDL. We all saw that collaboration and it looks very exciting.
Thank you so much. You're all free. Feel free to visit any PDL branch, Safa, Dubai Mall, and Ras Al Khaimah and Nad Al Shiba to try our collaboration.
Good luck. And Holly, the account behind the Hunter. So you started the guide movement. So guides are usually an A to Z on what to do, what to try, and where to go. So today, most people try to find the right guide for the right mood or occasion. And Holly helped us basically simplify the planning for our weekends and what to do. And so you became the go-to F&B and lifestyle person account. And your support for the homegrown businesses is continuous. Can you tell us more about what inspired you as well to start, and how is it going? Especially that today Dubai is a place of endless new spots.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for inviting me here. The Hunter started very, very casually, actually. I think when we first started, it was a private account. And I started it to scratch my own itch, as they say. I was kind of trying to find like the best cafes and restaurants where to go, and it was kind of noisy. And this was almost a decade ago, so there weren't actually that many options compared to now. And I just wanted to create a place that people could trust, that they could visit online easily and find the best places in the country. This was actually inspired as well by kind of comments that I was reading. I'm from the UK. So I saw different people criticizing the country, criticizing Dubai, saying there's no culture. And I thought, how ignorant. And I wanted to make it my mission to show how ignorant that is. And yes, supporting homegrown brands is something that we are really passionate about. So we started around about 10 years ago, but very, very casually, and grew very slowly and organically from an Instagram, casual Instagram, to a WordPress blog, to a fully fledged media company. I suppose now we have a newspaper. It's on the chairs here. It's a free community initiative. And now the challenge is keeping up with all the places that are that are opening. Yeah, and trying to decipher, what is worth our community's valuable time and money.
Well, thank you for always supporting the homegrown businesses, because you can tell that there is a lot of interest of the general public to support them as well. And I guess that's why you created your app. It became a benchmark for many businesses to make sure that they go on it and be part of it. So thank you for that. And Hissa, so our second Hissa today, and let's say our most relevant account when it comes to humor, keeping it relevant and keeping it very funny. Hissa, you made everyone mainly used to watch, let's say, more of Western memes. And you created this trend that memes can be relevant to our culture. They can be funny, they can be in Arabic, and they're very shareable. So can you tell us about what inspired you to create your account? How do you find all these funny posts to always be the first one to create that specific content?
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted, before I start, to thank the Dubai Media Council and Asha for this invitation to be on this panel with these beautiful ladies. Wild Arab West is quite an interesting account, to be honest, even as an audience. When I started Wild Arab West back in 2020, it was actually in quarantine in COVID. I thought that I always liked memes. The main reason I actually use Instagram is memes. And I thought it was time to elevate the Arabic content that we have on Instagram to be also funny and humorous, but with a Khaliji/Western twist. And on one day, I decided that I actually do like art, color, but also humor, because I think humor is one of the most important factors in everyday life. And I thought, let's call it something that is with a twist, not Wild Wild West, but maybe Wild Arab West. And when I started, it was actually an anonymous account for like 3 to 4 months. But the funny bit is that I could not keep it anonymous for a long time, because many people starting sending me the memes and trying to laugh with me, but I'm the one who created these posts. So I was like, maybe it's time to actually break the ice and say that I actually did these posts. And the most wonderful thing that I see from the account is not only the twist and the Khaliji factor with it, but people's impression when they find out the person behind it and how it is relatable. And that's the most important thing for me, especially when I engage with the audience.
I mean, thank you so much for always giving us content to see and laugh at. And I woke up to Hissa's post, Hot Girl Summer, if anyone's ready. And honestly,
we are very ready with the current weather, I'm telling you.
So thank you, Hissa, for keeping the culture within the humor as well. It's very important, and you did fill a gap when it came to that.
I just wanted to add before we move on, the two girls here having Hot Girl Summer is the other Hissa and me. We clearly didn't intend to match abayas, but we are.
Matching
It's
abayas
great
and
minds
matching
think alike,
names.
no?
Absolutely.
So, Hissa Al-Jasmi, coming back to you, I would like to know more about what inspires your collaborations. Is it based on demand? Is it based on trends? And how do you define the community's engagement each time? Is it different based if it's collaboration based on an event, or is it different? Does it give you more of a highlight on your brand when it's just you and it's more of a niche brand? Please.
So basically, our collaborations are defined by the. Basically, we have a standard, so we try to always maintain that. And it is not just the trend, it is also like the big hits or events we have in town. So, for example, we have one annual event that we always participate in, which is the Grand Picnic that happens in Safa Park, which has a different twist. Like, it's not completely us because it's mostly classic cars, and but it has a community there. So anywhere you would see where there is a community involved, this is where we would shine, and we would ensure that we can get everyone involved, mainly our followers. Our followers would be all types. So I'm not just talking about teenagers. We're talking about Gen Z. We're talking about millennials, and even the baby boomers right now and Gen Alpha. So our customer base is everyone. So we try to ensure we are targeting all these people when we set a collaboration.
That's very exciting, especially about the Grand Picnic, because it's something everyone talks about. And I believe you always change, you always add different brands. You work with different, so there are new collaborations every year in the Grand Picnic. And can you tell us about what your next collaboration is?
Well, that's a secret,
Okay, fair enough.
but something interesting I can tell you.
Looking forward. And Holly, so can you tell us more about Dubai through your eyes? We know everyone experiences Dubai differently. How do you choose what to share and when?
I think we try. So basically, from day one, we've always taken people's trust very, very seriously. And I think like that's who I am as a person. So like if I tell you to go to a restaurant, I'm only going to tell you that if I just know that you're going to love it and you know you're going to have an amazing time. And that is how we approach the HUNTR, from you know Instagram to the app to the website to the newspaper, championing Emirati voices and local talents, homegrown businesses is at the core of everything. How do we choose what to post and when? It's not really strategic, to be honest, because it's very authentic and organic. So I cannot say that we are like following some kind of method. We keep our, you know, finger to the pulse of what's going on, what's opening. We find out the stories behind what's opening, because that's a really good way to find out how sort of genuine is the concept, you know, because some people are creating things more based on being viral or making money, and that's fine, but we are more about these authentic, you know, soulful businesses that people are doing from the heart. So yeah, I think just authenticity kind of governs everything we do. Did I answer your question?
Yes, and I can tell that you have this big spot, let's say for startups, new businesses that you like to support, and you see their potential once they start. Just back up a bit of more context on how I know Holly. So we go way back. We met in 2019, I think, and we immediately worked on a project to support homegrown businesses in Dubai. And the coffee scene was fairly new, and it was a very thriving industry. So we created, of course, under the Dubai Media Office, we created this initiative to support homegrown brands, where there was a best coffee competition, and the best homegrown coffee competition, whoever would win would go to the biggest coffee festival in the world, which was in Amsterdam. And we took our winners with us, and we provided this international platform for them to grow and to learn and to actually network. And that was exciting. So I hope we do it together again. And Hissa, so I know you are the account that has a niche, that niche content, and you always find a way to make that online account come to life. And you have your unique and niche collaborations, so you get to the community faster and better. Can you tell us more about how Wild Arab West comes to the offline world?
For Wild Arab West, we have, during the past couple of years since I started Wild Arab West, I think the most important bit is, I'll tell you a funny story, is that all of these collaborations and the exhibitions and the events that I participate in, it started actually randomly. After a couple of months of having the account go viral, believe it or not, I did not have the idea of having merchandise or the Hot Girl Summer, which was launched just yesterday. But people started copying the posts and putting them on merchandise and selling them. I was like, one second, I'm the designer. Let me take some credit for that. And this is randomly how everything started. So with the merchandise and also with the collaborations. The most important event or collaboration that is absolutely dear to my heart is actually Dubai Design Week, which we tend to participate in approximately every year. And it started actually in 2021 when we did the viral vending machine. And it was a vending machine of compliments. And since we did that, is that it was just a free compliment or just to give you or to sweeten your day. So another collaborations that I've done is, which I absolutely loved, is actually with Do. And it was for Eid and also for Ramadan. And it was also including the cafes that we have had for National Day. And it is an absolute pleasure to see the reaction of the audience, whether it was an art exhibition or whether it was a cafe collaboration or whether it is also an ad.
Congrats on your merch. Can you tell us more of where we can find it?
Actually, the merch is available online on wildarabwest.com, just for you to have a hot girl summer / شو هالجسد يا أسد.
Thank you, Hassa. So this is a question that goes to everyone. Can you tell us more about your followers, who they are, what kind of things do they share with you, whether it's something funny, whether it's many requests, do this and do that, or complaints? Can you share some key highlights, starting from Hassa?
We have everything you can imagine. So we do have the criticisms on restaurants. We do have the try this, try that, and tell us.
Criticism is more like, why did you post this? I don't like it. Why did you send me here?
No, it's like, what do you think of this? We give them our opinion, or do you recommend us to go there? And we say no, and they go like, but it's everyone's recommending it. Everyone's going to it, but we find it overrated, and this is something that is very, very, very dear to us in Dubai Food Babes, the honesty part, the honesty element. So we do get that criticism. We do get a lot of requests of people asking us to try certain restaurants or cafes and share their opinions. We do get random requests like, where do I go in Japan? Like, for example, or give us a to-do list in London. And even though we're based in Dubai, we do try our best to provide as much as we can or cater to those requests. And our followers are basically everyone, as I just previously mentioned. They're all types of ages, families, children, couples who ask to go for restaurants. And this is what we really love. And we really see this in real life during our collaborations or events where we actually get to meet these people.
That's always very exciting to keep the engagement going. And Holly, if you can tell us more about your experience?
I think my experience is pretty positive, actually. We tend to get really nice messages of people saying, you know, thanks for the work that you do. And I think people, like, there's a core audience that has been with us since maybe like very early, and they respect the approach that we've taken, which is kind of slow, and we don't do really so much like paid advertising and paid posts. And I think mostly it's positive, and we get quite a lot of like tourists, and this is something that I'm super excited about because I love the idea. Like I said, like one of the missions was to showcase how incredible this country is and how amazing Dubai is. So for us to start having an international audience is really nice because they will see. Actually, it's really weird. The Kardashians party planner follows us. It's like really strange.
Get ready to be invited.
I think she sees like the amazing restaurants and cafes and all the aesthetic stuff and takes inspiration. I think we basically do the Kardashians parties now, basically.
I mean, I hope they collaborate with you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my
party.
cut. Yeah.
Thank you, Holly. And Hassa?
The audience of Wild Arab West is primarily, they're actually more than 100,000. I also get surprised when I see that number. People laughing at all of the jokes and the memes. But they're from all across the Khalij, actually, the GCC. And also we get Arabs who are internationally. Believe it or not, sometimes I get messages of people who say, oh, you actually helped us understand some trend in the GCC. Or you've actually helped us understand a certain word that's with a local slang. So they are from all across, but we get majority of them from the UAE and the KSA.
Thank you, ladies, so much for being part with us today on this panel. And you guys are genuine, and I think this is a common factor between all of you guys. And you guys keep it light and authentic, so thank you. And whoever doesn't follow these accounts, you're missing out. Please start today. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.